What's up, guys? So we're 9 days out of my fight. Today we're gonna have a small day in the life. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing right now that I'm close to the fight, a little bit of my diet because I'm cutting weight, and also my practices. Let's go have fun. This is the app I have with my nutritionist, Lucas. Yeah, just have everything. Wake up, what I gotta do, then my breakfast, and every meal of the day, also with the supplements. And it's really nice, just makes it simple so I don't forget what I gotta eat. And you know, I don't gotta be reaching out to him all the time. I can just come here and have a look and know what I have to eat at this moment.
How much for you eating?
So I'm gonna eat 30 grams of bread, which is not much bread, 2 eggs, and then 140 grams of berries, coffee, and that's it. And then the supplements. Yes, let's go.
What do you usually eat? What's your favorite breakfast off camp?
Oh, it's gotta be eggs, bacon, hash browns, rye toast, and then I gotta finish it off with 3 stacks of pancakes. 3 pancakes and a lot of maple syrup. That's a perfect breakfast for me. And coffee, always.
Yeah? Are you a black coffee guy or a creamer?
Yeah, black coffee. I rather go black coffee, especially if I have the pancakes. I love to like have the pancakes and drink the coffee at the same time. It's hard cutting weight, but it's part of it.
How much weight do you usually have to cut?
Now I'm keeping myself lighter, so for this fight I probably started at around 195, 196, and right now I'm at 186 waking up at. So just trying to keep myself light. I feel like I can work faster that way, you know, I can train quicker, so that's good for me. I like it.
What kind of dog is that?
So it's a mixed breed, and we got it in Brazil. I think it's Whippet with a Jack Russell.
I love that you laughed.
Yeah, but in Brazil, like she came from all the way from Brazil.
I was gonna say there's gotta be some Jack Russell in this thing.
Yeah, I think so. But she's much like taller and kind of long compared to Jack Russell.
Yeah, she's got like the long legs.
Like Whippets, like those racing dogs.
Oh yeah. This is a horsepower house right here.
Yes. What's that? What else are you gonna take? What do you? Cheese.
Yeah.
You like cheese?
I think these are things that you never stop eating, right?
Yes. It's delicious. Cheese is good.
So, how many of these snacks, your kids' snacks, do you eat outside of camp?
I'll try a little bit of everything.
Just to make sure it's good,
Make
right?
sure it's good. Yeah, I gotta know. Before he eats, I gotta try it. If you eat my food, I'm gonna get too skinny. Like that. Right? You wanna see me skinny? No, right?
Like your eggs, like
Scrambled, but
slightly
not
scrambled.
too, not too hard. I like them a little bit softer. And yeah. He's gonna get it, man.
Yeah.
Tell him you're gonna get it. Let's go sit down to eat.
No.
No? Oh, we're not gonna eat?
Do you guys eat usually in the morning together?
Yeah.
Why is that time so important as a family?
So for me, breakfast is kind of like, it has always been a moment to really like enjoy my family, and we have everybody together here. It's kind of the way we start our day, and I think that's really important, you know. I mean, it sets off the whole day. So starting the day with the people I love, having, you know, a good meal. I love eating. It's perfect, and just, you know, it's a good family time to start off the day, and then the rest of the day we try also to spend a lot of time together. So it's always good to hang out with these two. They're everything. This is Bento's grilled cheese.
Famous.
No.
Thank you, Lord, for your food, for our house, and for all the blessings we have. Right? Especially for our family and all the love we have.
Between Brazilian coffee and American coffee, what do you?
I think the American coffee is stronger in like the effect. I would say it has more caffeine, I don't know. But I think the Brazilian has a little bit of a, I don't know, a different taste. It has more personality, I would say.
More personality.
Yeah, it really has a specific taste, and we're used to this coffee. That's why we like it. But we like all kinds of coffee, like Colombian, American coffee. Like the coffees that we have at diners are that really watery coffee, but I love it. Still, like, even it's
The
not
drip coffee.
Yeah. But Brazilian is what we're used to.
Yeah.
Yes. Love you. Give him a hug too.
Later, buddy. Bye. Have a good day at school,
Bye.
man.
Bye. It's growing up. Growing up. Crazy. Time flies.
Yeah.
It's good.
What are we watching right now?
So we're watching a tribute video of Group B rally driving, and it was the most insane, for me, the most insane kind of racing. It's been banned because of the unlimited power, and was, you look at the crowd. The crowd was right next to the car, so a lot of people got injured, and but that was good reflex. I just feel like it's crazy to see like how much we can just push to the limit of things, and I feel that's what we ought to do. It's like fighting. A lot of people look at fighting and they think, okay, this is why you guys doing this. It's so violent. But me and my opponent, we agreed to this. We want to see how good we can be at this sport, and we just want to push the limits, and I think that's beautiful. I think it's beautiful when we could try to take something to the maximum and just see what we're capable of. To go train.
You're saying this is a dream car of yours as well?
Yeah, so the Mustang, as a kid, I always liked American muscle cars. I like cars in general, but the V8 is always, that the sound of it is just that kind of like kid's dream. And in Brazil, it's a really uncommon car, so it's not all the time you see a Mustang. So whenever I saw a Mustang growing up in Brazil, I was like, man, that car is crazy. And then me and my friends, we would always, gather around, kind of look at the car and just imagine how it felt, to drive a car like that. And now I get to enjoy it, so it's a lot of fun.
The stick shift V8 Mustang now.
Stick shift 5.0. Yeah, it's just fun. I love cars. I love racing, so yeah, it's a perfect car to just have fun. Getting ready for Saturday.
Yeah, talk about what do we got coming up Saturday?
So Saturday, it's gonna be a nice day to relax. So this final part of the camp is a lot about getting ready, getting sharp for the fight, but also being able to get that recovery. And obviously, I'm a car guy. I love this. I love hanging out with cars and car people. So Saturday, I'm gonna meet up with Rocky, and we're gonna go for a little rally. And that's just driving. We're gonna start at his shop, and we're gonna go to a car collection, get to see some cool cars, and hang out with nice guys that know about cars, and then we get to have all that kind of car talk.
It's, let me ask you, is this like a way to get your mind off of the fight and stuff, or?
I wouldn't say it's exactly to get my mind off of the fight, but just for me to kind of like, have some fun time. Training is something I love. Fighting is definitely my passion. So I love thinking about the fight. I'm not one of those guys that wants to get my mind off of it, but I also love cars, and I don't get to like this during the training camp. I'm really into my training and into dedicating myself completely. But I feel like this final week is just a week where the work has been done. So for me not to get kind of like over like, oh, I want to work more, I want to train more, it's good for me to have this time to relax, enjoy a little bit of other things I like, So yeah, maybe kind of just get me more relaxed and more chill about like the whole process of getting ready for the fight, because sometimes I go overboard. I just want to train every moment and do everything, you know, and do extra. But sometimes resting is the most important part of training, and that's what I feel like Saturday is going to be. Just another time for me to be able to enjoy something I like and give that rest for my body and for my mind to be even sharper for fight week.
So everyone watching this, what should they do?
So everybody should, you know, stay tuned. It's gonna drop, you know, and you guys are gonna want to see this. It's gonna be a fun time. So turn on your notifications so that as soon as the video drops, you guys know about it.
What's up, G?
What's up, baby?
I didn't want to say hello because I was trying to keep it candid, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was just acting normal.
He's just talented, and then he tells me, no, I got over 80 boxing fights. I'm like, hey, what are you doing to me?
Fighting like 8. Yeah. I'm like, oh. And he had.
I'm here, like I'm 32 years old, and I cannot even, you know, box with a young kid like this. And now he tells me, no, he's almost a professional boxer.
And if you only knew about his TikTok talents, that's where it's at.
You say you don't wear a cup?
No. I was like, nah, man, get this shit off me now. Let's fight you getting off me.
Yeah, man, cups bother.
So you put a cup on, you said?
So only for the fight, and one week before the fight, just to get used to the uncomfortable feeling.
Fair enough. Jason, what's your thoughts on Vicente right now and just the fight coming up?
Vicente is sharp. Sharper than a knife right now. Telling me we're ready to go. Ian is in for a fight. Watch. He thinks it's a joke, but we know.
So we started off with some pads, some mitts, getting the hands on point. Obviously it's one of my strengths, so I want to keep that sharp. And now just wrestling a little bit, kind of MMA wrestling, and be able to transition different positions, build up that body resistance. And always working with Jason is always hard, but good. That's got to be hard work. Kind of flow wrestling, just reacting to different situations, trying to get on top, trying to, you know, improve position, but at the same time, kind of flow through the motions. You know, see what reactions Jason is trying to defend, try to react, and just be able to kind of start predicting, working my way, you know, anticipating whatever move he's gonna do, and just sharpening up. Just at this point, the work has been done. Camp was great, and now it's keeping everything sharp and body healthy.
What's important in your training partner during this time?
I think like here at Killcliff we have great training partners, and the biggest thing is like the level. You know, everybody's very high level, and what I think that does is like we can train as hard as a fight, but we don't hurt each other, and that's a big thing. So me and Gilbert, me and Jason, me and Kamaru, and so many other high level guys, like we push the pace. We make this as real as it gets into fight pace, to fight cardio, but still we're not like hitting each other to knock out. We're not going crazy locks and crazy takedowns that are going to injure each other. And that's the perfect environment, because we can really make the training realistic but still keep it safe, especially this last week where I'm cutting weight. You know, my body now is focused on that weight cut. Like it's not the same as when I'm full, you know, fed and strong. So now really is when training partners like this make a difference, because I can go, I don't gotta worry about getting injured because I know that they're taking care of me. Done with training, now I'm gonna go pick up my son in school, and we're gonna grab some food for my wife as well. I have my diet, it's at home ready, so I'm gonna go. I cannot eat Greek food, that's what I'm gonna take her. I love Greek food, but after the fight. And yeah, so the day continues.
Now you've been there a little bit longer than Ian, but just whilst you were both there, how close was the training between you two?
Yeah, so we did get to train a lot together, especially like maybe 2 years ago. You know, lately for his last fights, we haven't trained so much. He has been in and out of the gym a lot for his fight with Neil Magny, and before that as well. He trained in Brazil. Go out there and I have power to knock anybody out. So right now we're at Hard Knocks 365. We're gonna have my strength and conditioning session with Corey. Corey has been working with the team ever since the Black Zillion times. You know, a lot of experience. I worked with him when I was in The Ultimate Fighter as well, the reality show. So yeah, it's a guy that already knows me for a long time. Get that conditioning on point. It's on point already, just keeping the shape, finalizing.
So is that how it works? Usually most people have Kill Cliff in the morning, and then they get to come to Corey for strength in the afternoon?
Yeah, so we have like the team groups, and usually 2 and 2:45, and we could go to either session. I like to go 2:45, I get a little bit more rest, and usually 2:45 have like a smaller group, so you know I get that work like more focused, especially now ending my camp. But sometimes also like when I'm beginning, the beginning of the camp I like to come at 2 because then I get all the energy of everybody. But now at the end of camp I just want to get extra rest. That's why 2:45 is better. But all the team is here, it's good.
Just got done with sprints. Now we got him moving around out here.
Just moving around right now, kind of with Vicente. The idea is we kind of just tried to mentally kind of be there, put those last pushes in. In my mind now, it's just get on your feet. Judges are watching. Make sure everybody sees that you're the stronger fighter and you're the most recovered.
Yeah. What's important during strength training during this time of camp?
I think right now it's just all the foundation's there, all the work's done. So I think it's just taking a safe approach to make sure that we're still maintaining a lot of power output, to make sure that all of our powerful energy systems are firing on all cylinders, and hopefully that carries over into the sparring and the training, and you know that's where Vicente can excel.
Do you see a lot of people overtrain during this time?
I think so. I think sometimes that misconception is the closer you get to the fight, the more work you got to do to try to mimic the fight. Where I like the idea of, you know, there's a reason why we're working as soon as the fight's over, that we're jumping back in the lab or we're jumping back in the weight room and we're doing those kind of things. We're trying to build a foundation early to make sure that we can tolerate and make it through camp. Once we get to camp, we should be able to just preserve, maintain, and heighten some of the little individual things and get them into the fight. Last one.
Last strength conditioning.
Why is this the last one?
Good. We're done?
We're done. We got all the work in.
Next week, fight week, so we ready.
No need for extra strength.
That's it. We're done. We're at this point. We got nothing left to do. Tomorrow is going to be his rehearsal. He's going to refine everything. Friday's going to be a nice little recovery day. Get the body right. Moving into fight week.
Let's go. We ready. Just got done with my last session of conditioning. Feeling good. Now I get to hop in this beast and have a great drive home. And hey, maybe you're looking for a new car or just need some inspiration. Either way, you gotta hit up my guy Rocky at rockysultimategarage.com. He's been in a ton of my videos. He treats everyone like a superstar. Oh, and if you're in South Florida and you want to protect your car with a wrap, PPF, or ceramic coating like I did, go check out their shop in Palm Beach. Also, shout out to Rocky for sponsoring this video. It really helps me afford the team that I need to create this kind of content. So your guys' support means a lot.
That was a good last session, right?
Great last session. You know, I'm on point right now. This is one of my favorite moments, you know, during fight camp because weight is going down. I feel good, you know, conditioning is on point, all strategy is on point. I'm just flowing in every single session, and you know, there's nothing better than this. Now I just have to cruise through this next, you know, week and focus mostly on weight cut and all the media stuff, and then we get to the best moment, which is fight night. So yeah, now it's all good from here, all fun time. That's a day in my life, 9 days out of my fight. So don't forget to turn on your notifications because we're dropping one more video before my fight. Don't miss that.